And someone is asking, when will a certain situation, relationship kind of thingy be over for them? And in this particular case, it's going to be over when you decide that it's over. It's not going to be over if you wait for an intervention from someone else or this other person or someone else involved in this situation to intervene. It's just not going to happen. You have to sometimes take control of the things that are happening to you that involve you, if possible, on your end. So it happens when you decide, I'm done. Okay, now sometimes, you can decide it, but you really don't stick with it. And this is why I talk to you about having your head, heart, and gut in balance. You got to make your thoughts, is this the right thing? Do I think this is the right thing for me? Does it feel right? And, does it settle right in my being when I think about it? Is it okay there? So head, heart, and gut check. And if you know that this is not a situation that's good for you, and you have the power on your end to end it for you where you are, then that's what you have to do. And how do you do that? By making a decision that says, I need to do what's best for me, and I need to not wait for somebody else, to tell me that they've had an epiphany or whatever else. And then you need to kind of make then decisions to back it up. Sometimes when you make a decision, you don't see what is going to happen right then, right? It takes a long time. Now listen, I told you this before, but I'm going to tell you again. Let's say you're in a cruise. You're driving a big old cruise ship. And you're out there in the ocean, and you got to change your direction. So you put in your coordinates, you turn the wheel, whatever it is that people do to turn them. That decision's been made. That decision has been made right there. That moment, at that time, you took control of the direction of that cruise ship, okay? But it's not obvious to anyone because it seems like nothing has happened on the outside. And for a while, it may not look like anything has happened out here because it takes time. It takes maybe a mile sometimes even for something that big to make a very big turn in the middle of an even bigger ocean, okay? So you make that decision right now, but then you have to be patient and you have to keep reinforcing that decision by little actions, by changing your habits, by doing little things on a daily basis that change the direction, that change the course of your life path, you might say. And in time, you'll realize, my goodness, everything is going in a completely different direction now. I really am done. But again, you don't wait for someone else. Sometimes you might wait a little while, but life goes on. Life keeps moving. You don't wake up one day and say, oh my God, I'm 30, I'm 40, I'm 50, I'm 60. I'm still waiting for someone to wake up, or I'm still waiting for this to happen. Now sometimes you don't really have a choice, or maybe decisions are not obvious or whatever. But, sometimes you can say, you know what? It's my life. I got to do things that are best for me. Like I said, I can enter those coordinates. I can turn that wheel. I can do this now. Yeah, sure, but it might take me a mile down the road before I see the result of this, that I see the outcome, that I get it. But, the decision starts right here, right now, this minute.